Mike, right now everything is great with the Phillies. I mean, Cliff Lee 5-0, pitching phenomenally. The starting rotation's been tremendous. Offense, Ryan Howard and other guys have jumped on his back too. They're doing
fabulous,
great.
yeah.
So I like the starting pitching. I like the offense. One area I think you and I are both a little bit worried about is the bullpen, especially the closer. You can have a great offensive performance, a great starting pitcher out there. And if it comes down to Brad Lidge right now in that bullpen, well, Brad's not very much lights out right now, is he? He's more lights.
Lights on, my friend. Lights on. And I'm not sure what Brad Lidge's problem is. I think it's some combination of mechanics, physical condition. He might still be hurt between the years. But I don't like this concept of the closer as it is currently defined, where you only pitch in the ninth inning, only pitch with the lead, only if you have a small lead. Right. It can't be too big. I mean, it's insanely over-specialized, and it can only lead to a guy becoming a head case unless he's Mariano Rivera. Think about it. Last year, the Phillies won, they were 92 games,
92.
And they had a perfect performance from their closer. This year, they're on a pace to win 95, 98 games with a horrendous performance by the closer. It's the kind of thing where it's not this major element that you need to have to be good. It's this weird little thing that's on the margins that they could do without.
Well, how about Ryan Madsen cannot be a closer, and he almost is in the mentality now, Mike, that he thinks he's a setup guy and he can't be a closer.
That's the problem with this. The problem with it is that everybody buys into it. Everybody, from the manager, the coaches, the pitching coach, to all the players and coaches. Ryan Madsen, you're right. Ryan Madsen believes he can't be a closer. Lidge believes he can't be anything but a closer. And it's this mental block, I think, that can only hurt the Phillies. I don't think it can help them.
I don't think Lidge is. I think you're 100% correct with Lidge. I think it's all three areas you mentioned. I think his knee is not 100% from earlier in the year when they gave him some chance to heal. I think his mechanics are bad because the knee was screwed up before, and he's not totally how he should be pitching. And I think 8 blown saves, he leads the NL in blown saves. It's in his head now. It's a psychological thing as well. And as you keep saying, it can only hurt the Phillies where he's at right now.
And maybe the ideal thing would have been to shut him down for 2 months in the middle of the season and really get him right in all three of those areas, except that their mentality is, well, then who's going to close the games for us? Well, then you forget about closer and treat the ninth inning like you treat the seventh inning and the eighth inning. Use guys situationally. You have enough arms in that bullpen. That bullpen does not need to be a weakness of the Phillies teams in terms of their overall ability to make the pitches and get guys out. But it's this closer concept that I think is just an anvil around their neck.
The weakness becomes when you try to pigeonhole people into roles. They have enough solid arms down there. The bullpen by committee would work fantastic if they actually did it, especially the way Chan-Ho Park is pitching down there, the way we know J.C. Romero, when he's healthy, can pitch down there. If you get a Brett Myers into there, that mix, Clay Condrey has pitched very well, but he's pigeonholed as he can only pitch when the team is losing.
He's a long man.
But he's pitched well enough this year that you let him out there now. But
there are options. I don't think the Lidge closer thing should be one of those options.
I hope it doesn't come back to hurt him.